Hello. Hi, I'm Christy Darty. I teach hand lettering and doodling with a focus on faith. And today I'm going to share with you how to take one of my ebooks and put it into Procreate. So this is my Etsy shop. If you happen to land here on my website, I'll show you some of my ebooks here. Let's see. Let's pretend like we're purchasing this one. This is my hand letter doodle and pray. And so you'll just go to add to cart. It won't let me because I'm can't buy for myself. And then you'll check out there with your purchase. Then you'll check your email, and your email will have a PDF in it. Okay. And the PDF is going to look like this. Okay. The PDF is going to look like this. And when you click on it and open it, you might see open in Procreate, and you might want to click that, but you do not want to open this in Procreate. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the book in there because the files are so large for the book. I had to condense it down and put it into Dropbox because it wouldn't fit into Etsy. So you have to go now to get it from Dropbox. So to get the book, this is not the book. This is just the PDF. You're going to click here. And when you click here, you'll have something that comes up that says leave files, or it may look like this. It may look different depending on where you're opening it from. So it'll do something similar. Open. We're going to open it. Okay. And when we go to open it, it's going to look like this. And it's going to download the PDF. Now, this is the book. Okay, so if you scroll down, this is the book. Now, the book is still in Dropbox right now. We want to save it to our iPad. We don't want to upload it to Procreate or anything yet, because if Procreate fails, then you could lose the ebook. We want to save it to your files. So we're going to look at what options we have here. Let's tap on the three dots up at the top right-hand corner, and we're going to save it to device. Okay, so I'm saving it now. And where am I going to save it? You always want to remember, where did I save something? And I'm going to save it to files. Save it again. Okay, and now it's saved to my files. How do I know that? Well, I got to go make sure, but that's where I told it to go. So right now we're done with Dropbox. I can just close out of this window. We don't need that anymore. We're going to our files. We're going to go find that book that we saved to our iPad. So I'm going to swipe down and look for files. And when I get to files, there it is. It's the last thing there. And it uploaded to my iPad. It's on my iPad, but it's not in Procreate yet. Okay. You can still use it on your iPad. If I click on it right now, I could print pages out. I could still see the pages, but I wouldn't be able to draw on it unless it was in a program that does that. So we're going to now click on this and see what happens. Now I have the option to open it in Procreate. But what if you don't have that? I would look around and see what other options you have. Like if there's three dots or if there's an arrow. I have an arrow here, and then I can swipe and see if Procreate is here, and it's not. So I'm going to tap the three dots and see if it's there. And there it is. So I can either hit Procreate here and the book will go into Procreate, or I can tap on this, open in Procreate. Either way. So I'm just going to tap on this. And now it's importing. You'll see that it's importing. And it's going to take it into Procreate, so then you can play with it in there. Okay, and now we're in Procreate. It even opened it up for us, like we're already in there. So let's see where it is, though. Let's go back to the gallery. I'm in Procreate, but I'm going to go back to my gallery, and there it is. And here's one of my other books I just uploaded. So all the pages are contained in here. So I'm going to tap on that. And how can you see all the pages? Well, this is where you can slide across and see every page like this. And then also you can go to the layers right here, and then you can also see the pages right here. Okay, let's say you wanted to, and this starts at the bottom, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here, and let's say I wanted to trace this church. If I decide right now that I'm going to trace this church, then I am going to be writing on my template. Oops, I'm not doing a very good job of this. I'm supposed to be looking over here. Okay, so you've got a straight line, and then you've got an arch, and an arch, and then you add this to it. I'm doing this really quick just to show you as an example okay, so there we are. I have our little chapel. Let's look on the layer that it's on. Okay, so it's on this layer, and I can tell that it drew that chapel on this page, and I don't want it to do that because I want to be able to use it over and over. So I'm going to take that off. I don't want to do that. But what I can do is add a layer above it. Okay, so I'm just going to hit the plus sign, and then it's a blank page there. So now I need to tap on it and hit clipping mask, and then I can draw on top of this, and it won't. Let me just do some made up stuff. Okay, pretend like this chapel. And then if I look over here on the side, it's on its own layer. It's not drawing on that actual page. Hope that makes sense. And then I could just delete that and go back to my page if I want to. Okay, I hope that's helpful. I hope that that any frustration you may have had, hopefully this solves some issues for you. It is a few steps, and at the beginning when you're starting to learn how to upload stamps or ebooks, it can be a little daunting because you don't know what you're doing. You've not done it before, and so it feels unfamiliar. And also, it does it different ways on different iPads and using different browsers. So I wish they were all exactly the same and we could just make it like touch this button, do this, and you're done. But they do work a little bit differently. So hopefully this helped you. Keep me in touch. Let me know. And I hope you have a wonderful day.